Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is the audio working? Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Never done this before, so testing it out real time. Can you hear your boy, Huddlenomics, aka Dojia of Sancho? Okay, sweet. So the audio is working. Y'all can hear me. Awesome. Okay, cool. 1 second here. Let's try this right here. Okay, so yeah, guys, just start typing your questions into the chat if you guys have any. I mean, I don't really have anything to like do other than just kind of answer questions. Can kind of just from there, I'll just kind of hopefully you guys can learn stuff from there. So just start typing away, letting me know like the questions you guys had. I can't. So I was trying earlier to do, just so you guys know, I was trying to get it to where I could do like a share screen. But that was like really, really laggy. So I'm going to try my best to like explain everything without that. Maybe I can, yeah. So like without sharing the screen. So yeah, just like ask questions away and I'll be able to, answer whatever you guys need. What do y'all have? What questions? Shoot them over in the chat. Okay, so how to delete a MetaMask app from your phone. So you got to be sure before you do that, before you delete any sort of MetaMask or anything, you need to make sure you have your keys. So we've had some issues with people, where they like delete their phone or like reset their phone and they don't have their keys and they can't get access to that. So like I guess if you are trying to I guess like if you're trying to delete, if you could just respond in the chat, if you're trying to delete your MetaMask, do you have any tokens in there still? Or like, why are you trying to delete the MetaMask? I go over here to my channel too. I got all these like crazy erroneous videos up. Oh, you had your app deleted. Oh shit. Do you have your keys? Like the seed phrase? Blocktopia, I mean, I liked Blocktopia a lot before, but they kind of were not transparent with their vesting schedule. And that first price crash that Blocktopia had, it was because they like a vesting schedule. Just so you guys know, if you're not familiar with what that is, a vesting schedule is like when you launch a token and investors, private sale investors, and people who got in before the launch, their tokens aren't all released at launch, so they're released, down the line. In a they're released over time, so that way there's not too much price pressure at the beginning. And usually you'll see companies that are like really transparent about their vesting schedule and stuff, and hey, we're going to be vesting on these dates kind of thing. Blocktopia just unfortunately they just like the day before they're like, hey, we're vesting the schedule, and they like increase the supply by like 20% overnight. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it still could be good, but I was kind of turned off by just like how that worked, and a lot of people in the community were turned off. So Nike token. Well, don't buy Nike token. Nike token is a honeypot, and you cannot sell unless something has changed. But so probably a good thing that your MetaMask got deleted. I don't know how it could get deleted. maybe you just accidentally hit it in your pocket or something. I don't know, but if you reset it up, you have to use your seed phrase, and then you'll get all your tokens back in there again. But you have to make sure you have that seed phrase. So that's good that you had that. Any other Polygon questions? Any other like Dojia figuring that out? I mean, I know like a lot of people, and I guess I can try to pull out my phone and show you guys without incriminating me too much here. So you'll notice on Polygon and on Ethereum and all these different chains, the address is the same. So look, here's my trust wallet. You guys can see it kind of sort of as best as you can. But then when you hit receive, that address there that you can't see on this screen, that address is the same in this trust wallet. It's going to be the same for Smart Chain and for Polygon. So there's what it's called is there's EVM coins. EVM is basically an Ethereum virtual machine, and that's the code that's used to set it all up. And Polygon, Avalanche, Harmony, Binance, Phantom, they all use EVM code. So it's basically the same wallet address across all of the tokens. So that's something that kind of was weird for me to figure out, but once I figure out, it helped out a lot. So, but do you guys have any other questions? Would you guys prefer to maybe move to a Zoom call? And the Zoom call, you guys can like ask legit questions, because on here you guys can only like type. Let's see here. Typing this into the chat Telegram. So, okay, how can I swap Dojia from ETH to Matic? Okay, so that's a good question. So glad you asked that. So, okay, there's a couple of ways to do it. Now, if you have Dojia and you're in the Ethereum network, the easiest way to do that is go to the Binance or the Polygon bridge. You can just type in Polygon bridge, and you don't have to swap anything. It's just a bridge. So it would just move your tokens from your Ethereum wallet into the Matic wallet. So can you bridge Matic? So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it, which is really complicated, is you'd have to sell your Dojia for Ethereum, and then move your Ethereum over to Matic and then buy it again. So that really only works when there's an arbitrage opportunity, when there's a price difference. If not, you just want to get your tokens onto Polygon, you just use the bridge. Now, I wish I could show you guys how to do the bridge, but it's pretty easy. If you go to that Medium article, like I normally do, I can't, show screens or whatever, but if you go to the ETH bridge and use the Medium article, it's pretty easy to figure out. I mean, you just do the swap. So then it says, can you bridge Matic on ETH network over to Polygon? You can bridge Matic, yes, over on ETH. Yeah, if you're on ETH and you have Matic on ETH, you can bridge it over. Now, another app that I like to use, so the Polygon bridge can take a little while. I really like, and this is really good if you're using like anything. It's AnySwap.exchange. And you could even bridge between Binance and Polygon and Matic, or that's the same thing, Polygon and Phantom. So I really like AnySwap.exchange. I do a ton of swaps on that. If you're using different networks and things, that's a really, really good one to use too. But you can also use there's an ETH to Polygon bridge on the Polygon website. You can use that as well. So it says I have the old MCC token. Oh man. So the old MCC token, if you have not converted, unfortunately, they have closed that bridge. Oh yeah. I've had a couple of friends who have had that. Unfortunately, they kept it open for like 2-3 weeks, and they were paying people out of their own treasury wallet to do that. So they were like, yeah, we can only do this for so long. So if you have the old MCC, I'm sorry, it's kind of stuck. But I'm making it up to you. I'm making it up to you guys with this new token that I got. I felt bad about all that crazy stuff that happened. You can try to message MCC in the Telegram, but all my friends that have tried to do it have, unfortunately, just kind of got the cold shoulder. So that's that. What other questions do you guys have? Another thing that's important to know, right? Like if you just have the Matic token and it like Matic is on, multiple networks, kind of like we have Doge now on multiple networks. It's the same with Matic. So if you have Matic on Ethereum, it's not going to work on the Matic network. You got to switch it over. As far as if it's worth it to convert your Doge over to Polygon, I mean, that's up to you guys. If you're just going to hold it, there's no reason really to swap it over. Unless there's maybe if the Polygon chart is going up higher than the ETH chart and then you want to sell it, then you would bridge it over. But if you just want to hold it right now, there's really no reason to swap it over. I would say just whenever you get ready to sell, or if you feel like it's more beneficial to sell on Polygon, then you can bridge it over to Polygon. I still have most of mine in ETH. I just no reason to swap it over. If you plan on staking, I would imagine you'll probably need to have it on Polygon, but you can wait, right? Like you don't have to do that right now. So when you do the swap, or if you do the bridge, it's 1-to-1. So you're not going to lose anything if you wait. You might even be able to get cheaper gas fees because gas fees have been pretty high today. So if you plan on staking, just and they might even have staking on ETH. I don't know. I have no idea. But I've kind of chatted with the devs about scalability stuff, and I think pretty much everything is going to be on Polygon. Like even the Doge gift donations and everything. They're like, yeah, we don't want, because imagine having to pay $100 to donate a $5 deal. Like that just doesn't make any sense. So they kind of knew that, and I think most things are going to be on Polygon. What else? What other questions do you guys have? Do y'all think it would be more beneficial to do a Zoom call so that way you guys could ask like legit questions live, and then I could also potentially share, I could share my screen? Yeah, for the whole paying gas thing, I get it. It's just if the charts are going up on Polygon, and you can, let's say you've got, I don't know what it is, but if the Polygon, you could sell it for, maybe you have $5,000, you could sell it on Polygon for 5,000, but you can only sell it on Ethereum for 3,000. It might make sense to pay that $100 to bridge it over to ETH at that point, right? So yeah, you'll have to pay an extra fee, but it would make sense because you're going to make more money when you sell. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. And again, yeah, let me know if you guys want to do a Zoom call instead so I can share screen, because got some new people hopping in. I can't share my screen with this YouTube live stream. If you guys want to do the yeah, good deal, Lance. If you guys want to do the do a Zoom call so I can share my screen and like actually like talk it out with some of you guys, that's cool too. Let me know. I just send out a link in the Telegram. Did anybody have like any questions about how Matic works, or like? Man, I'm so bummed I couldn't get my OBS to work, all that fun stuff. So that's cool. Any other questions? What do we got? Bring on the questions. Anybody new hopping in here? 10x by end of February, I think is very probable. Yes. If the devs start, I don't want to say pulling their weight, but doing some of the things that we think that they're going to do. So yeah, okay. As far as people who don't know about Matic, so Matic is my favorite blue chip token right now out of all of them. Just kind of explain what's going on. So the fees on Matic are very, very minor. Like 17 cents is, I think, the last one that I did on a DEX trade. So, when am I airdropping my coin? I might give you guys a sneak peek. I might tell you guys what this thing is if y'all promise to keep it a secret. I really want to let the cat out of the bag. But yeah. So what Polygon is? So Polygon is like I believe, so everyone's been talking about ETH 2.0 for years and all of this stuff. I don't think ETH 2.0 is ever going to happen because of Polygon. Polygon is basically ETH 2.0. It scales really, really well. The fees are good, and they even just bought a the company that created ZK rollups. So ZK rollups are batched transactions. So they basically batch thousands of transactions and then they fit it into one. So all 1,000 of those people share one fee, which is pretty crazy how that works. So the way that works is the more people using the network, the fees are actually less, which flips it on a head. The way it is right now with ETH and all these networks, the more people are using it, the better it is. And sure, fine, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys this stuff for the airdrop, just so y'all can get frothed at the mouth a little bit. But man, I feel like I might be shooting myself in the foot here. So good, guys. All right, y'all 17 peeps are gonna get a sneak peek, and if you haven't signed up for the airdrop, you got to do it. Man, do I want to do this? Y'all are gonna have to coerce me into showing this, because I'm like terrified that somebody's gonna steal this idea. It's so good. Could you make a YouTube video and go on the Doge GF code? So what about the code do you want to know about the Doge GF code? There's really not much with that contract that's crazy or anything about it. I'm not a coder either. I don't really know how to like analyze code line by line. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Yeah, that's there's a lot going on here. Oh gosh, I want to show you guys. All right, I'm going to show you guys real quick. And this video, I'm probably going to have to delete it like afterwards. So it's not like a ton of info is coming in here anyways. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Can you see? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's it. That's it. Boom. Done. If you missed it, I'm sorry. If you liked what you saw, give a little rockets up in the chat, and then make sure you go and sign up for that airdrop too. I'm gonna be Doge Gandalf. Close. I will be airdropping a fat amount to you guys. Yeah, we'll just call it Doge Gandalf for now. But it's actually really cool. We've got a really good use case with it. Again, it's all, don't want to give too much info out, but yeah, this is oh, here we go. We got the Win is marketing. Now the Telegram. So we've had Win Polygon forever. Now it's going to be Win marketing. So that's going to be fun. So you guys, Gandalf. Yes, yeah, Gandalf. We'll just we'll leave it at that. But yeah, you guys are going to like it when it fully comes out. It's a pretty cool use case. I think kind of has some MCC vibes a little bit to the way that they do things, but we've spun it around, made it a little bit more wizardy. Everything I do is based on wizards. Like I have an insurance company, we're the insurance wizards. It's weird. Everything my insurance company is called Mojo Insurance, which Mojo is about magic. For signing up for the airdrop, let me post the link. I'm gonna have to go find it. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, what's up, degenerates? It's your boy Hotonomics, aka Dojia Sancho. Shut up over here. All right, where is the heck? I don't know why I can't find this this link. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, so I'm posting a link in the live stream to sign up for an airdrop for a token that I'm creating. And yeah, like, don't want to make fun of anybody else that's made any tokens, but this one's the next level. This one's really good. It's just it's not just your typical meme coin that we just made just to make money. There's like a legit game plan. The way that it's going to work with mine is I'm not going to have any supply for a year. It's all going to be all locked up, and I'll only have 1% of the supply anyways. Me and the 3 devs are each going to get 1%. And so then the 1%, and so, but we are going to make money. So we're going to have a tax. Part of the taxes are going to go support the ecosystem. We'll talk about that when that gets close to launch. And then 1% of that tax is just going to be like a team wallet that goes to me and the other 2 team members. And that's just like passive income. And that'll come to us in USDC. So that'll be cool, but don't want to shield that too much anymore in here. This is the Polygon stream. Hopefully we have some more questions coming. Any other questions about Polygon? you take profits, what are you, my question, if you take profits, what are you selling into? USDC, Matic. Yeah, if you take profits on Polygon, you're going to be swapping into Matic. So any other questions? We got anyone else popping in? Looks like people are starting to leave. If y'all want to do like a Zoom call or anything to where we can like actually chat and like go over like one-on-one individual problems, let me know. We can do that. It might be a little bit easier than me just kind of like talking to a camera in a chat. Okay, so I don't know exactly what they're going to do with the staking, but I would guess it would be on Polygon. I've talked to the devs a little bit. If you're kind of coming here, I've talked to the devs. They've talked about how they want everything to be scalable. Like they don't want people paying hundreds of dollars in fees to stake or give donations. Yes, and the DD trillionaire soon. Indeed, that's happening. So, and I don't know if you're going to be a trillionaire because our supply is actually small. We only have a 7,777,777. So 77 is the most magical number. Going to be sinister. And so, yeah, so the airdrop, you just have to fill out that form. And so when you fill out that form, you put in your Matic, like Polygon or your Metamask or Trust Wallet address, and then we'll airdrop you. And then did we just hit 1,200? I don't know. Did we hit 1,200? Let's go check it out. Dex, and the chart on Dex Guru, by the way, I've noticed is a little bit more up to date on things than, at least for the Polygon pair, a little bit more up to date than Dex Tools. Ooh, got a little burp action. Yeah, if it's actually going to be impossible to be a DD trillionaire because we don't even have a trillion tokens. So that's going to be a fun little spin on the head of coins. We're doing $150,000 starting market cap. So there's lots of room to grow. And it looks like over here, looks like we're up at 1,300 still on the Polygon side. What are we at on the Dex Tools side? Yeah, sorry, trillionaire. It'll be actually worth $1 trillion though one day. So you can call yourself a DD trillionaire because it's actually trillions of dollars. So let's see. I'm going to go to Pair Explorer. So any other questions? Any other questions about Dojia moving to Polygon? Oh, we did hit the 12 for Dojia on Matic. So that happens. I mean, when the launch happens on other tokens, I mean, you're going to see one go up and then the other one's going to go down. I kind of anticipated something like that. So that's how it goes. But it looks like we got some people already in there buying the dip. So yeah, if you want to buy it, now's the best place to buy it now is on ETH. So how's it going, y'all? Any other questions on Matic? What do y'all want to know? Just like any questions on anything, like while I'm here? I mean, it doesn't have to be about Matic. Y'all can ask whatever. There's 7 of you guys. So who's all in here? I can't see who's in here. Nico DeSwert, what's up? Hey, bro, too. You got any questions about Polygon? Oh, yeah, but the thing with Polygon, too, is Vitalik actually came out maybe 2-3 weeks ago and said that Polygon is his favorite. Nice, Dallas, Texas fam. I'm from San Antonio. So, cool. What's up? Hook 'em. The Polygon, yeah, Vitalik came out and he's already said that Polygon's his favorite like layer 2 solution. So I'm super bullish on Polygon and pretty much anything in the Polygon ecosystem. The thing with Polygon too is because it scales well, a lot of the apps and stuff that people are going to be like using on Binance and on Ethereum, they just don't scale well. So a lot of the promises and like, oh, we're going to make a game, we're going to do this. It's all just BS because there's no way they're going to be able to make that happen on Ethereum or Binance. There's just no way. But when you start seeing devs on maybe like Harmony, on Avalanche, on Polygon, those are much more scalable. So they have, you know, like in my opinion, my token is going to be on Matic. We took a back seat on being visible because we actually wanted it to be scalable. We wanted people to have cheap fees and stuff. So my opinion, if you see somebody making a coin on Binance, it's probably a pump and dump or they don't know what they're doing. But if it's on one of the other chains, the growth may not be like what you want short term. Like it's not going to be like one of those crazy parabolic things. But long term, it's just a much better move because it's never going to crash or anything like that. So for the airdrop Twitter portion, I have to follow your Twitter, correct? Yes, follow me on Twitter. And that's just so we don't get like people scamming and doing duplicates, because people that do duplicates, they're taking away from you, right? Because we're allocating a certain amount of supply to my followers. And so if people are double dipping in that, they're kind of like taking away from everybody else. So I'd love to like give extra, but it's not really fair. So. And thank you, Nico. And truthfully, that like apology video, I just didn't feel right. Like I needed to shill my new token. I just didn't feel right coming with everything going on in this community right now. Like there's a lot of shilling and rugs and stuff. I was like, okay, like I just don't feel comfortable. And I had also made some bad calls. I was like, I just don't feel comfortable being like, this is my new token. So like I had to finesse it. So it was an apology. I was feeling really bad. But truthfully, it was like a backdoor way to kind of introduce the token. So it's a little marketing tactic. So, and I'll start shilling the token hard here in a little bit once it comes out. So yeah, got all that. What else? What else you guys want to know? Man, I've been drinking a lot of water lately. My skin looks good too. I'm like, all right, this is good. So we got, see, what else can I say? What else did we teach someone earlier? Dojia to the moon. That's right. To the moon. So we've got, let's see, there's a question telling, can you send the Matic from the Polygon chain to an exchange that has Ethematic? The exchange needs to support the Polygon network. So yeah, that's the thing too. So what about regulation about crypto? Do I think Adidas is a rug? I don't know anything about Adidas, to be 100% honest. There's all these like new tokens. There's a Facebook metaverse token, and like, I mean, I highly doubt any of those are actually Adidas or Facebook or Nike. I would probably venture to say that it's a scam and it's like complete copyright infringement. Like there's no way they plan on actually doing anything with any of these tokens. So I would just venture to say it's probably more of a rug if I had to guess, but I don't know. I haven't done any research on Adidas. Crypto regulations. Ooh. Nike right now is, from what I understand, unless something has changed, it's a honeypot. Like you can't sell. So like you can't sell. So on with the Nike one. So you buy it and then you're kind of stuck there. So that happened with Squid Games too. So yeah, don't get Squid Gamed. Oh shit, Nike market cap. Yeah, it's because there's no sales. I always go check out this Nike. Oh my gosh. It's because nobody can sell it. It's just going nuts. Everyone's getting honeypotted. I got honeypotted before one time too. It's definitely no fun, but it happens when you're playing in this degen game. So what are we at with Nike? We're at look at these. There's no sales. It's because they can't sell. It's just a big freaking green wall. Yeah. Any cells that are coming through, if you see a cell, it's probably the dev. I don't even see anything on the man. I don't see any cells. Yeah, it's a honeypot. Damn, it's a motherfucker. I hope nobody got endgamed. Mention Nike Dex tools, it gets deleted by YouTube. Like if you mention it in the chat, it gets deleted. Huh. Weird. Maybe they know it's a scam. Eesh, dude, looking at people in here, 5 ETH, 8 ETH investment into this. Oh, dude. Oh, 20,000, 20 ETH. Oh, dude, some people are just throwing way too. Oh my God. I don't even want to look at that. That's rough. Regulations. Someone asked about regulations. So, regs, man, regs are interesting. I don't. There's really not much they can regulate, though. I don't know. I don't know what to say about regulations because there's not much they can do to a decentralized internet protocol. They could stop like I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They could try to tax it hardcore, but they're gonna spend more money just trying to figure out who was to get taxed. I think that regulations are going to be favorable, and I could even see something like the XRP lawsuit getting settled. Come here, Zelda. I could see the XRP lawsuit getting settled, and that kind of sparking this bull run before like the major economic crash. I could see something like that happening too. So here's Zelda. Say hi, Zelda. What's up, baby? Hey. She came to sit down. So if it's a scam, well, maybe YouTube's trying to protect their peeps. They don't want people investing in a scam. It's not Nike. I mean, I highly doubt Nike's actually doing that. So, hey, baby. What other questions y'all got? Any crypto questions? Just bring it on. If it's related to Matic, even better. But yeah, Matic is like, I think Matic is about to pull an avalanche. Where it just kind of keeps going. I mean, it's not right now because the market's kind of crazy. But when the market gets going again, I think Matic is the blue chip to own. Do you believe the more coins come out and more people get scammed, the ISO compliant coins will be regulated to combat scams? Yes. Yeah. I think that, I think that could be one of the things that they do. Another thing that I think could happen is some sort of hack where they steal everybody's money or something like that. And they're like, oh, now we got to go to the unhackable system. I think that is something a little bit more jarring that would get the population as a whole behind it. Because if people in crypto get scammed, the whole population is going to just be like, okay, whatever, like they're idiots for investing in crypto. But if everybody gets scammed with the old system, then that's going to be a lot more of a driver to move into like the ISO coins and all that stuff. So I don't think it's going to have too much to do with crypto being scammers. And I think a lot of the people who are scamming people are probably involved with the government. So, but we'll see. But I can see the scam and the Tether scam that could unravel. That could be the things that brings in regulations. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But it's we'll see. But there's not much they can do. For the most part, all you got to do is get a VPN, hop in somewhere else, like make the trade, and you're good. There's always going to be some exchange somewhere, some way to offload your stuff. The other thing too, while I got you guys on here, I would not be using KuCoin for anything. So let's see here. One sec. Oh, someone's asking a question. So can you send Matic from Polygon Chain to an exchange that has Ethematic? The answer is yes, as long as they support Polygon withdrawals. So you have to check with each exchange to see if they'll do deposits in Polygon. You just go to your ETH or whatever you want to deposit. If there's a Polygon option, then it works with the Polygon network. So when you deposit, there should be a Polygon option. So yes, MCC to the moon. MCC's been doing good. We'll have a good last couple of days. I'm sorry for anybody that didn't get their trade in time. I should have made a video. I felt bad about that. Been busy though. Busy. Let's see. Oh yeah, why no KuCoin? Good question. KuCoin has held my funds for 18 hours when I was trying to make a deposit. a couple. It's happened twice, and they also, for whatever reason, just shut down their Binance like withdrawals. Sometimes I've seen them shut down they shut down their Polygon withdrawals sometimes. And even if they didn't do any of that, the withdrawals still take forever. Same with Bitrue, at best 10 minutes, which, it's not that good. I have been having a ton of success for like fast withdrawals with Gate. Gate has been really, really good, and haven't had any issues with networks being down, none of that stuff. And if you go look on KuCoin's Reddit right now, their whole Reddit is people being like, why aren't you withdrawing my tokens? It's ridiculous. You can't get into anybody in their support team. If you do get to their support, they're just like, oh, we'll get to this whenever. It's just like really, really bad. I've had other support teams who are like, oh yeah, we're seeing this transaction. It's looks like we missed it. Here, we'll get it out right now. KuCoin is just really bad. They don't care. It used to be one of my favorite exchanges, but after getting screwed on that withdrawal twice, no good. What network will your coin be on? So I have some on both. So earlier today, I bought some Doge on Polygon. I did an arbitrage because I tried, and then the transaction didn't go through on ETH, so I lost like $150 on the fee. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'm done. But I just bought some, so I have some on ETH and some on Polygon. Doesn't really matter. So, at least in my opinion. But yeah, and the other thing too, so KuCoin, I know a lot of you XRP people probably like KuCoin for XRP. Oh, what network will my coin be on? My coin will be Polygon, yes. But KuCoin's good for XRP, yeah, definitely. But I like Hotbit now because KuCoin screwed me over. I've been using Hotbit again just to get in and out. I don't want to keep my coins anywhere. And yes, the Gandalf coin will be Polygon. So, what, Mama? What do you want? This dog is literally the best cuddle dog that's ever existed. She's the sweetest little baby. Say hey. She just chills. She just lays down wherever you lay her. If a dev removes liquidity in a token in V2 and more liquidity in V3 and Sushi, will we be able to replace into the other versions of the DEX? So you would just make this trade in if they move it from like Uniswap V2 to V3, you just make the trade in V3 instead. So you don't really have to do much. You just won't be able to make it in V2 or wherever they move it from. But I think all the liquidity is locked for another year. So don't need to worry about that too much. Do you keep your coins on exchanges? Only in wallets. I never use exchanges. I only use exchanges if I need to either buy, that's pretty much it. And even now you can use RBX, launch.rbx.ae, and buy tokens directly into your Metamask. You don't need an exchange. So I like that because there's just, less KYC action, less tracking and all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, I'd never try to be on an exchange if I don't have to, because they track it more, and the stuff like where they just hold your stuff and they don't withdraw it, or it takes forever to deposit, all that type of stuff is nonsense. Somebody earlier too. So like what I used to do though, I used to use exchanges a lot more. Like if I needed something I had Binance and I needed to move it to Polygon, I would kind of do USDT to Binance, or in Binance into the exchange and then out in Polygon, something like that. But if you can use an app now called swap.exchange, and you can bridge between networks pretty easily. It's even pretty good for ETH too. It's probably faster to go just swap your ETH in any swap into Binance or whatever. So AnySwap.exchange is like one of my favorite crypto tools. So when I'm checking DGF on CoinGecko, how do I know which network price for the coin I'm seeing? So right now it's still probably going to be the Doge GF, but they aggregate all of the networks that they have and they average them out. So I can't show you, but if you go down to the exchanges, like where everything is listed, you can see down at the bottom where they're at, like where they're pulling their data from, and they just average all of those together. So until it's really not any of the individual exchanges. So that's kind of how that works. So to get the price from the individual exchange, you kind of have to look at the individual chart. What other questions? Y'all can ask any crypto questions. Just any questions about tech, or I mean, I'm not a coder, but I know how the tech works pretty good. What are you doing? So I'm checking. Oh, okay. Word. I've been looking at freaking Jinx over here. I like Jinx. I've been playing League of Legends for a long time. It's like the one game that I play, and the character's Jinx. So they made a crypto, and prices are super low, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm tired of Ethereum. Not shilling it. It's just these memes, man. They get you. So let's see here. Is crypto your full-time job? No, it was there for a little bit, and I got a little bit overwhelmed. No, it's not. I'm an insurance broker. That's really what I do. But I run businesses, and so I have a couple other businesses that I'm bringing in. I'm now bringing business into crypto, so it will become a full-time job eventually, but I'm not going to be like investing. I'll probably more developing and networking and all that stuff. So is there enough liquidity in the Doja ETH poly pairs? So insurance, ouch. Yeah, it's whatever. It's not the funnest, but it pays the bills, and I get to do what I want, and everybody that works for me has a lot of flexibility, so it kind of trades off. But yeah, but it's not fun. So will there be enough liquidity there should be enough liquidity in the Doge pool. No, I can't see how much liquidity is in that right now. Usually you can see it on Dex tools, but it's just, I think since this one's so new, you can't get that information. So yeah, I don't know. That'd be a good question to ask the devs. Let me just pop that in the Telegram. Doge admin. Cool. So what other questions? What questions? Y'all got questions about any token? Just throw out a token. I'll tell you what I think. What games did you grow up? Oh man, I used to play Halo. A lot of Madden, college football. I did Pokemon on Game Boy, but then I don't know. At some point, I was just like, man, I lost a lot of business at one point in my early like entrepreneur days because I was playing video games too much. I was addicted, and so I kind of got turned off. So, but yeah, now I still play League of Legends, but on my phone, the Wild Rift version. It's a super fun game. If you've never played that one, tell me what are y'all thinking. Let me see what was that I was thinking about the market. I think market's going to go up. I think we're in like this consolidation zone for Bitcoin. I mean, who knows? We could go down. I could see it going down to 40K before it goes up. I could see something like that, but I could also just see it like kind of waffling in this area for a little bit. And so, what happens is just eventually the paper hens, sell, and then the price starts going up again. So what are your thoughts on the anonymous coin? So I don't know anything about that coin, which means that it sucks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about anonymous coin. I'll look it up here really quick. Is it the Anon coin? Can you save you live? Just checking in. What's up, Nick? Can I save my live? Save your life. Oh yeah, I'll save it. Even though there hasn't been too much like solid info on here, just kind of sporadic, just kind of more of a stream of consciousness. Okay, so the Anon coin. I mean, I've never heard of it. Let's see, where's it at? It's on. It's on S. Is it the one that's only on STEX exchange? Where's the website? AnonCrypto.io. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see the Anon over here. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I have no idea. Looks cool. I don't know. What does it do? What does the Anon coin do? I'll say this. I think 90% of cryptos are scams. And even mine, I mean, it's not a scam, right? But like, I mean, I'm hoping that we can build all the stuff that we talk about. I think we can. We've got a dev. But I mean, it's there's work to be done on a lot of these. And so, I mean, I can tell you that a lot of people build these websites and just these ideas and these names and have no intention of actually acting on what they're talking about. So let's see here. So they do, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just seems like kind of a vague kind of token with contribute to individual sovereignty and protect. It's just, yeah, it's kind of just like the standard Bitcoin protect financial sovereignty. Like it's just kind of vague. Encourages open communication. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on Anon at first glance, but I do more research. But I'm not too interested in finding new coins right now. This is from the actual Anon group. Interesting. So is this the website? My top 5 are Dojia, number 1. Number 2 is Gold Fever. Number 3 is Matic. Number 4 is XRP. And I think that's all I even hold right now. I have WAGMI and MCC. Excuse me. But yeah, I got rid of most of my other tokens to fund this new project that I've got going on. What do I have? Oh, and I have Proppy. I have a little bit of Proppy, but that's in like a wallet I hardly use. And I have, yeah, that's it. That's what I have. So cool. Shinja. I think I saw that one. So Casino Coin's a cool idea. And I mean, I haven't done a ton of research on the gambling coins though. I like it. It's on the XRP network. But it's I don't know. That's the thing with the XRP network. I think some things on the XRP network are going to really take off after XRP takes off, in my opinion. Because until then, it's just kind of this like siloed and nobody really cares about it except the XRP community. So Shinobi Shinja. I've been seeing that one. That one reminds me of Kata. I don't know if you guys saw Kata. Kata looks really cool. Kata Inu. It's on Binance, so who knows how that's going to work out. But that one is it's like ninja dogs that fight video games. So and they have a trailer out already. So go check out the trailer for Kata if y'all haven't. I almost FOMO'd in after I saw the trailer, but the price was like up 10x. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Let me check out Shinja. For Nike coin, yeah, I think Nike coin is not going to turn out well. I think it's just a honeypot you can't sell. I think it's going to be like Squid Games. They're going to pull liquidity or something. So is there going to be like a game for Shinja? It just seems like a game. And these meme coins have just been taking hits lately. The price on this one is way down. Yeah, Shinja might be good. I mean, the entry point seems pretty solid. I don't know. I don't know much about it. XLM, yeah, XLM, whatever. It's like baby XRP, I guess you could say. Oh, Shinja has their own DEX too. That's kind of cool. I like Shinja. I think it's a good enough meme to where you don't need much else, to be 100% honest. So they have their own blockchain. Oh, wow. So Shinja's going to have their own blockchain. That's kind of cool. And a metaverse. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of Moonrabbit, but except Moonrabbit's probably a scam. But that's cool. A meme coin that has its own blockchain. I think there's some legs to that. So yeah, if you like Shinja, it doesn't seem like a bad deal to me. Is Dojia dropping again? We're staying pretty level on Matic. How are we doing on ETH? I kind of figured this Dojia wasn't going to pop like people thought it was. Oh, whoa, we're way down over there. We're down to the tens of Dojia on ETH right now, so it is hella sale. We just had Wow, a lot of people sold. I wonder if people are trying to arbitrage or what. Yeah, it looks like we just got some big sell orders. So I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. I knew Polygon wasn't going to be um, a 10xer. I mean, nobody was talking about it except for people in our Telegram. So I had a feeling that there was going to be some unmet expectations. I talked about that in the video yesterday, and people are going to sell. So yeah, now's a really good time to buy on ETH. Actually, if you can, like, it's super freaking low. It hasn't been this low in a long, long time. So, but on Matic, prices are still pretty good. They're at the 13 level. So crazy how that works. Another thing you could, well, can you do that? Yeah, you could even just go buy it on ETH and then sell it on Matic and make a quick profit. So that's like what a lot of arbitrage people do. So they could be moving over to Polygon, but that doesn't really make sense to sell Doge GF at 11 and then buy on Polygon at 13. They'd be losing money. So we'll see how that goes. I wouldn't worry about it too much though. It's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, definitely on sale on ETH right now. I'm so over ETH. I can't wait to get off of that. Yeah, and the prices I feel like are just going to be consistently better on Polygon. So I just feel like it's just going to be better to have over there. Plus on ETH, you got to freaking think 2 or 3 trades in advance. Like, oh, I've got to make this trade, but I still have to make sure I have enough ETH, have $200 in here for the next trade. Like, it's just ridiculous. You don't have to really deal with any of that with Matic. So yeah, and then replenishing ETH from exchanges, the minimum withdrawal amounts, like, ridiculous. So yeah, it's I'm so glad to just never use ETH again, to be 100% honest. Screw that shit. Screw that ETH. What other questions? Any other tokens? Any other tokens? Yeah, crypto bimbo. This is the dip we needed. Now we can blast off. I've been feeling that. Like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to like FUD or like, whatever, but we've been trading sideways way too long. And so I've been thinking we needed to dip to start getting some momentum. And then that kind of brings it all up. But yeah, XLM. So yeah, XLM. I mean, I used to have a lot more, and I think it still could be good. I think a lot of the narratives around XLM are not true. Like, it's not an ISO coin, right? Neither is what's the other one? IOTA. Everyone's like, oh, IOTA XLM. Like, there's literally no official documents anywhere that says that they're ISO coins. The only ones I know for certain are XRP, XDC, and I think it's either Algorand or Hedera. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know. But XLM, I mean, I like XLM. I just don't have it because I think that there's things that are going to grow more, but we'll see what happens. I mean, those at some point, those utility coins and those like government utility coins are going to flip everything. I just think that's more likely to come after the crash than before it. So I'm kind of like preparing. The other thing too that you got to be careful is if there's hacks, you might not even be able to do exchanges. Like, the exchanges might all go down. The exchanges might all is XLM ISO. So I've never seen those docs. If you want to shoot me a DM on Twitter or something with that, I mean, that'd be cool. But yeah, I've even talked to like official people from XLM. They're like, yeah, no, we're not ISO. So maybe that's changed. I haven't looked at that in probably like 5-6 months. So things change. But then what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I think I think we could see a situation where XRP starts the bull run and then things crash. I think that's plausible. I think we could also see just the lawsuit takes forever and then things crash and then XRP kind of like comes in to fix it. But I think it kind of makes sense that they'll get clarity before they bring in XRP as like the solution. So clarity, whole market takes off, and then the whole market crashes shortly after, kind of thing. If I had to guess, that would be what it is, but I have no idea what's going on. So what other questions y'all got? What other tokens? I like Quant. A lot of XRP people like Quant. I like Proppy. The thing with Proppy though is it's going to take a long time for them to get adoption. I did a chat with a bunch of realtors and Proppy execs, and like they didn't even know what Coinbase was. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so there's going to be a little while for the realtors to get on board. But there are some realtors doing it, but it's usually just kind of like crypto peeps and stuff. Y'all got any good like passive generating NFTs? That's going to be a big theme for what we do with my wizard token. Y'all know any good passive generating NFTs that y'all like? Any other tokens you want me to talk about? What are some ones that I've liked that I've recently gotten FOMO for? Yeah, for real though, the one token that I have, the two that I have the most FOMO for right now are XRP and I make fun of XRP all the time, but I mean it's whatever. If that lawsuit gets settled, which could happen any day, yeah, the Gandalf coin. The lawsuit is happening any day. I think that could happen. So I mean, I'm FOMOing hard for XRP, but then yeah, also Polygon. Polygon's going to rip. That's just all the momentum right now is with Polygon. So, but yeah, imagine if the XRP lawsuit like not only gets settled, but there's clarity. I mean, who knows how that's going to work though, too. I mean, if they're asking for clarity, I mean, that could go on for a really long time. That would be crazy, which I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Who knows? I think they're on the same team though. What are you doing? What are you doing? The Gandalf coin. We'll just call it Gandalf. That's funny. I wonder if there is a Gandalf coin. I bet you there is. There is. There's Gandalf Inu. Yo, let's go check out Gandalf Inu. Get the fuck out of here. God. Oh, man. There. Oh, shit. That's not good. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah, Gandolfini looks like a rug. Oh well. It's a good try. We're not quite Gandolfini. Something a little different. Those who got to see it, yeah. And the way that we're gonna do the my token, so we're gonna do the oh no. Don't say that. Don't say that. We're gonna delete that. Sorry, yes. Well that's what it is, Lance. You are correct. That's the correct one. Gandalf though is a good secret kind of keep it on the DL. Yeah, if you play this game, you're gonna get rugged by stuff eventually. My worst was a honeypot. Yeah, no, it's not ding. You're right on the spot. But my worst honeypot or my worst rug was a honeypot. I was trying to buy a new token that was launching. No, you're good. Don't worry about it, Lance. But there's a new token that was launching, and so there were like 3 pairs that all came out at the same time, and then the Telegram didn't announce it yet. They waited like 2 minutes until they were going to announce it, and so I was like, oh no, I'm just going to hop on one. And it was I went to the one that everyone started buying. I was like, oh, this has to be the one, everyone's buying it, and then everyone was buying the wrong one, and I lost like $2,500. It sucked. I was depressed for like a solid day. It's no fun. Yeah, Gandalf Inu lasted for a solid 4 days. I don't know if there's any even liquidity in there anymore. Oh, there's a little bit. There's a little bit of money left in that. Want to go revive it? Oh, but yeah, the way our token is going to work. So we're going to do the airdrop, so you guys can get in on the airdrop for free. Hope you guys can get a fat amount. Like I'm hoping like $40 to $50, and the market cap is only what's the market? I don't know if that's reasonable, but by the way, we have to wait to see how many people sign up for the whitelist. So maybe $30. But the airdrop so we're going to do the airdrop, so you guys will get that for free. And there's going to be a pre-sale, and the pre-sale is going to have to it's 10% off launch prices. So, basically buy $90, you'll be able to sell for $100 the minute we launch. And the starting market cap is only 150,000, which is really, really low. So even just to get to 1 million, that's like a 9x. So I made it that way on purpose. I just wanted there to be lots of room for growth. And the way it's also going to work is on the pre-sale, the max amount you can buy is like 0.4% of the total supply. So 0.4%. We don't want there to be any like fat wallets in there when things launch. And plus we're going to be doing an airdrop. So there's going to be lots of people with the token. We just don't want, we just want people to have just enough so that they'll hold it or want to buy more. So that's kind of the goal. When marketing. So on my project, we're going to do marketing day one. So we've had a couple people invest private money, and me and a couple of the other devs are putting down our private money. And we're going to be doing Telegram shill groups, which if you guys don't know about the Telegram shill groups, if you're like a degen trader, they're some of my favorite ways to make money, but you can also lose money. So you got to have to be careful. But it's some of those where, you play the game and, you 5 of them, invest like $100 each. One of them is going to go up 20x. So, but I don't throw a ton into them. They're usually like super low. But these call groups, I can post some links on my Twitter. But it's basically people who just get paid to shill tokens. So that's what they do. And so they'll shill anything. You got to pick the ones that you like the most. But that's how like Cheems got started. That's the most one I can think of off the top of my head. But when you get started, that's the best way to generate buzz and price action right away, as opposed to like paying influencers, because there's literally hundreds of people in these shill groups waiting for calls so they can go invest. So that's what we're going to do. What is LCalf? What is Vasif Tech? What is that? LCalf Vasity? I think that's Vasily. I think that's how I say your name. Sorry if I'm butchering it. What does that mean? I'm gonna have to blur out that section of the video where I showed you guys. That's what I'll do. I'll keep this posted, but I'll blur out this section where I showed the token. Just got to keep that pretty close to the vest. Any other tokens? I probably got 15 more minutes till 8 o'clock my time. Got to get back to nonsense for insurance. You'll have no idea the type of crap I have to do for insurance. Every single call, you have to notate like every single thing that happened on that call for legal purposes. They'll come sue you. Texas. Oh, Nico, I think you said you were in Texas. You know about the Texas Hammer? You know about the Texas Hammer. That motherfucker sues people like me. That asshole. Yeah, so I have to protect myself against the hammer. If you guys don't know about the Texas Hammer, you guys should go watch some commercials. Oh, they're so good. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah. He's a legend in Texas. This is one of those greasy lawyers. It's like, if you've been injured in a car accident, call me. Texas Hammer. What the heck is it? Jim Adler. Oh, we should make a Jim Adler token. Oh, Nico knows, dude. Nico knows how funny that is, dude. Oh man, we should totally do it. Just as a total joke. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna message my other dev right now. Jim Adler token. I'm not gonna do that, but if someone else wants to do that, everybody should buy term life. Oh yeah, term life. If y'all live in Texas, I can hook you guys up with some life policies. So how can Dojia reach 100K holders? What is the in-depth plan? That's a good question. So I've tried to press the devs for that. And so I hope that they have a plan. I mean, the thing that gives me trust is they haven't really dropped the ball on any of their prior roadmap things or, any of that stuff. So I believe there's some trick up their sleeve. I think an exchange listing or a crazy influencer hops on board and really starts to shill it. Those are really the only two things that I can see to pump it up to 100K holders. Yeah, open up the state lines. Yeah, yeah, whatever. That's how that goes. But I've asked the devs, I've kind of pressed them, and they like won't tell me everything, but they're like, yeah, like we've got a plan, trust the plan. Same kind of stuff, trust the plan. So yeah, I can't tell you exactly what it is. I wish I did. It's something that I kind of lose sleep over sometimes. But we're playing with fire over here. What can I say? So. And yeah, that's the thing, right? And so they're just sitting on right now like millions of dollars in that marketing wallet. They have like I think $5 million in that marketing wallet right now. They're just kind of sitting on it, and so they're making money too, right? Like this is an opportunity for them too, right? Like let's not forget that they're not just doing this for us; they're doing this for them too. So for them just to be sitting idly by and not have a plan and just like let things go, especially as this market is getting crazy. I mean, they're either really dumb or they have a trick up their sleeve. And I don't think they're really dumb. I've had enough chats with them. I mean, they knew about Polygon was going to be hot before everybody else did. They're like, yeah, when I first got in with them, I was like, dude, we've got to get in on a new exchange. And they were like, and everyone was saying XRP because we all came from Matty G. So I was like, XRP, XRP. And so like, let's move. And they're like, well, if we move, we're going to move to Polygon. We're not going to move to XRP. And so I was like, okay, well, like why? And they're like, well, just because Polygon's the best and it's where everybody's going to be going soon. And then come to find out, the people are starting to move to Polygon. Like Polygon's hot. Polygon, Vitalik just came out in support of them. The ZK rollups narrative is big time too. A lot of people don't understand what that is, but being able to batch trends. So Polygon's already cheap. We're talking like less than a penny per transaction, and then they're going to be able to batch transactions on top of that. Forget about it. Like forget about it. It will be the cheapest blockchain with ZK rollups. So I don't know how the speed of ZK rollups is. I would imagine it's pretty quick, especially if Vitalik is doing it. But as far as transaction costs, it's going to lower things ridiculously. So that's cool. So that's one of the sneaky things that the devs have done that I think is kind of underrated. We talk about how they might have connections and stuff and they know things. For them to pick Polygon like months in advance right before it pops off, and then the whole David Schwartz thing, how he tweeted about it potentially. There's just a lot of really weird stuff going on. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? What are you doing? What are you doing, babies? She's trying to cuddle up. So, we'll see. But yeah, the plan has been money so far, and we'll see. I do wish though that they would be a little bit more transparent about what like Doge gift is. I mean, one of my biggest fears is like we put all these ideas into their head, because truthfully, like the whole Doge gift being GoFundMe, that came from me. I was at dinner, not from me, it was my friend. Yeah, it basically is. Polygon is basically ETH 2.0. It's kind of like evolved into that, but it's not what ETH 2.0 was originally supposed to be. So ETH 2.0 is kind of getting scrapped, and they're doing it in favor of layer 2 solutions like Polygon. I think Harmony is going to be big too. Harmony's like 1 million transactions per second, you guys. Like Harmony's ridiculous. And the fees on that one are the lowest. So Harmony is the fastest and the lowest, but the ZK rollups might change things and give Polygon an edge in speed. We'll see. So yeah, the one thing though, so the Doge gift being with GoFundMe, yeah, the whole crowdfunding thing. I think that's what it is too. Explaining it to a friend one day, and she's like, "Oh, like GoFundMe," and I was like, "Yeah, like." It's kind of a lot like GoFundMe, just to think about, like, because I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do, it's to, I can't remember how exactly I was explaining it, but we hadn't figured out the GoFundMe trick yet. And then she was just like, oh yeah, like GoFundMe, and just like so nonchalant. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's totally perfect. So then I started chatting with some of the whales, and they were like, oh, that has to be it. And then kind of we got the word out that it was going to be Doge GF there was going to be GoFundMe, without ever anything being official from the devs. So my biggest fear is like we're just saying all this stuff that's like not true. But the devs, I feel like, would have said something about it. And even if that wasn't the plan, I feel like the devs pivoted and they're like, oh, hell yeah, that's a good idea. So whatever. Seems like they're doing it. Matty G's video. Which Matty G video? The most recent one? I haven't. I have not been watching YouTube a lot lately. It's kind of weird. You get to this point, like now that I'm building a token, right? You learn stuff and you're in the space, and then you eventually and you learn on YouTube and you go to YouTube for resources, but then you eventually get to a level where there's like no information on YouTube. It's like, what the fuck? How do I do this? And that's kind of where I'm at now. I watch Greg Manorino. That's about the only thing that I watch. And I watch, yeah, I don't watch any of the political videos anymore. I used to watch a ton of political videos, just a waste of time. I don't watch any of the crypto influencers on what to buy because I'm not really like investing anymore. So yeah, it's weird. You get to a point on YouTube where it's like not as valuable anymore. So, but what happened on Matty G's video? Which one are you talking about specifically? And then, oh, by the way, super kind of off topic shill. Any of you guys who, probably most people that are in my community aren't like, if you're just like against the narrative and against the media, let's just put it that way. If you're like, not believing all the Kool-Aid, if you're a Republican, basically, if you're conservative, you can go and there's this guy on Rumble, Salty Cracker. If you haven't watched his streams, that is something I absolutely look forward to. That guy makes this whole clown world and just puts it in these just absolute hilarious monologues. He's so funny. He's so funny. So yeah, check out Salty Cracker if y'all haven't done that. He is so freaking cool. He's like the way he talks about like, oh, like the Kool-Aid hair. And yeah, Ree, there you go. Crabman knows the Ree. He's got his stream is called the Ree stream. And he talks about like, oh, the Kool-Aid hair parties, with the purple, with the rainbow dildos. So good. Oh, Crowder's good. Crowder's pretty funny. Salty Cracker's next level though. Like I used to listen to a lot of Crowder. I don't know why I stopped. I just stopped. I still like Crowder a lot though. But yeah, Salty Cracker is like, if you like Crowder, Salty Cracker is like the next level of Crowder. He's just doesn't give a shit. Like Crowder has to like toe the line because he gets sued all the time. Salty Cracker just like, he literally calls YouTube pieces of shit and like he's like to their face. He's like, oh, YouTube's watching this. Like, what's up, you lefty prick? Like, it's so good. Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Han Solo. There we go. The restream. We know. They know. What else happens on Salty Cracker that's good? Just everything that he talks about. My favorite is the rainbow dildos, though. Nothing beats the rainbow dildos. Oh, Gutfeld is pretty good too. I like Gutfeld. He's definitely got some good monologues for sure. They're good. Yeah, the go check if y'all like a funny video. There's a video that Salty Cracker just posted where like Lauren Boebert made fun of the true non-depressure, whatever, and so she made fun of that, and so then all the libs start like freaking out, saying that she can't spell and like all this, and they had no idea what true non-depressure was. Like, how do you guys not know that? So they're like making fun of her for saying true non and not a depressure, whatever. But they like don't even know that they're just like self-owning themselves. It's so funny. So he did a whole video on that. What does your diet consist of? That's a good question because that's like a secret of mine. Not a secret, but like a secret weapon. Yeah, Salty Cracker did used to be a teacher and was blue pilled. He voted for a while. I did too. I woke up during COVID. I wasn't a blue pilled or whatever. I just didn't care. But then COVID kind of woke me up. But my diet, so yeah, so that's actually a really good question. I actually wanted to make a video on that because I make a diet. It's called Monster Mash. Monster Mash is, in my opinion, if you want to be like a high producing person, and because if I don't eat good, I get tired. Like my brain doesn't work right. I don't focus well. Sometimes I'll just have to nap. And so that's it. But this Monster Mash, it's literally like a soup. It's a slow cooked meal that has literally every micronutrient you can have. Bodybuilders like it. But I swear, when I eat this thing, it's like an energy drink. I get like a bolt of energy. I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? So yeah, check that out. You can just look it up. But it's basically like rice, red meat, carrots, baby carrots, cherry tomatoes, lots of peppers, corn, spinach, sweet potatoes, all in like a slow cooked meal, and it's pretty good too. Like it's kind of like Chipotle. It's honestly like a Chipotle but healthier because you're adding some of those extra veggies. So my secret weapon is the Monster Mash. My diet. It's like what I eat. And obviously I don't do it all the time, but whenever I need to be like in a high producing state and work for long hours at a time, Monster Mash is like all I eat. Because you can cook it really quickly. One cook in a slow cooker, and it'll last you like 3 or 4 days. Me, it lasts depends, but yeah. So Monster Mash is you can go look that up, but it's super duper easy, pretty affordable considering like each meal is probably like less than $1.50, something like that, and just the amount of like nutrients in there it's literally got everything. The only thing it doesn't have is iodine. I don't know what iodine does. This is just what the people tell me, that it doesn't have iodine. And if you want iodine, you have to drink tart cherry juice. And it's better to get all these micronutrients out of actual food than vitamins, just because you don't know what's actually in vitamins. And most of the times people don't, absorb all the nutrients in the vitamins. So it's kind of how that works. Yeah, get up on that Monster Mash. That's some good shit. I got a couple more minutes. I'll stay a little longer than 8. I'm having fun. Make a New Year's resolution to step outside of the XRP cult and reflect on it. It will be the healthiest thing you can do. Yeah, that XRP cult, man. They got some crazy people over there. I was once an XRP cultist. It's okay. I've been in my fair share of cults. So I don't like to make fun, but it's still fun. 11 watching, magic number. That's right. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all sticking here. What other questions y'all have? Y'all are sitting in here. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. You chilling, baby? You hanging out? Let's get this eye burger out of here. Uh-oh, here comes Duncan. If y'all haven't met Duncan yet, there he is. Saw, dude. Hey, say hi to everybody, dude. Yeah, that's the big boy. There's a little gal. Big boy over here. I got my big black guy and my small white girl. People love that joke. What gear for that beard? What gear you're on for that beard? No gear. I guess good jeans. I don't even know. It gets a little patchy sometimes over here. Like I don't like that spot and whatever, but it's still pretty solid. I do use Cremo though. There's like the Cremo like beard wash and stuff. So the Cremo beard wash and softener. I try to do that like once or twice a week. So, and beard oil, or not beard oil, coconut oil. Coconut oil is the shit, by the way. The same lady that gave me the idea for Dojia being GoFundMe, she actually told me all about the magic wonders of coconut oil. Helps with the beard, helps with the hair. It even helps with burns, like big time, and skin. It's the best moisturizer you can use. It's like, especially the organic kind, it's like not, doesn't have all the shit in it. And it's good. It's like really, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like this is crazy. And it helps with burns. She's like, yeah, it helps with burns. Like my husband one time, he burned his hands up. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Get the hell out of here. And then maybe like 3 days later, I'm not even joking, I burned my hand making some coffee and I put coconut oil on and it didn't even blister up. It like healed like really nice. And I was like, wow, like, this is good stuff. So yeah, coconut oil, magic. I think it's the nectar of the gods or something that they call it. So what do you want? Duncan, you guys want to go for a walk in a little bit? These poor dogs, I work so much and they just hang out with me all day and like gotta get them some stimulation. Oh, they're getting excited. Okay, we'll go in a little bit. Give me like 10 more minutes with my friends. My Doge GF fam, all right? All right, okay. Y'all are fine. Go Zelda. Yeah. And if anybody knows how to do like live streaming setups and stuff, if anybody's ever had experience with OBS, let me know. Because I tried to do it. All right, y'all. No, dudes, y'all wait, move. I tried to do OBS so like I could do a screen share and show you my screen on a live stream, but the quality was just really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Whoa, dude. I'm gonna mess up my wires. Back up, dude. Good boy. No. Back up. Duncan, the big guy, when he gets he's very stubborn. You have to ask him like 4 or 5 times sometimes to do things. He's like, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. And he's my profile picture. Duncan is my profile pic, by the way. So you might be able to see a better. There you go. That's a good. You can see his face. So y'all can go follow him on Instagram. It's at Duncan the homie. So yeah, there you go. Got to let the boxers out. Cool. Yeah, the chat slowed down a little bit, so I'm going to take off. Use this time to take off as well. So appreciate you guys. Feel free to let me know if y'all have any questions about Matic or just kind of anything. Shoot me a DM on Twitter. Go follow my dog, Duncan, at Duncan the homie on Instagram. He needs some love. He gets depressed if he doesn't get likes. So yeah, so cool. Well, y'all be good. And so yeah, I do use coconut oil for maintaining my beard as well, but not very often. I don't do it every day, just maybe a couple times a week. So that's that, y'all. So thank you guys for watching. Y'all have an amazing day. Remember to be kind and Dojia to the moon. Adios. Thank you for watching.